Operation Savage Rabbit, Turn 8, UK and China. So UK, I'm going to be building 5 infantry and 1 fighter. For combat moves, we're going to be attacking Berlin. And Berlin only has transport planes, so thanks to our American cousins who were able to take the Denmark strike, we're going to be able to move our transports in from C-Zone English Channel as well as 112 and pick up a few units to move that into Berlin. Also, we're going to move a battleship and a cruiser to engage this carrier and cruiser from in C-Zone 79, and I've already moved the units that are in Burma, Japanese units in Burma already, and I'm going to have a battle with them. All the units from Calcutta are going to move in, plus a tank from West India, and also I'm paratrooping 2 infantry. So we'll put those on the board and do that combat in just a minute. So let's do the naval combat first. So we got a battleship and a cruiser versus a cruiser and a aircraft carrier. So attacker, I have a battleship, I have a cruiser, Japanese aircraft carrier, and a cruiser. Okay, so first thing we do is a battleship and a cruiser, and we score 1 hit. So I'm assuming that's going to be off the carrier. The Japanese defend, and they miss. So now when they defend, the carrier only rolls on a 1. So now I'm firing again. I miss. They fire back. They have a blue for the cruiser and a white for the carrier. They miss. Miss. Oh my goodness me, we're running out of ammo. 1 hit. So I'm assuming that'll be the Japanese carrier. But they do get to fire back. They miss. So now it's a battleship and a cruiser versus a Japanese cruiser. And the Japanese cruiser is dead, and it scores a hit. So it's a damaged battleship on the British side. So that's a victory there. So now we're going to do the battle in Burma. So we have everything set up here. So we have, on the attacker side, we have a tank and a fighter, and we have 2 artillery and 2 infantry paired, and then we have 7 unsupported. So that's on the Japanese side, or sorry, the British side. And then on the Japanese side, they have 1 tank, and then they have a mech, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 at 2. 6, 8, 10 at 2. Okay, so we're going to roll that. We're going to start with our unsupported infantry, see if they can score some hits. And just 1 hit so far. We roll for the others. And 1 hit. Not good. It's 2 hits for the Brits. The Japanese fire back. And they score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be the end of that battle. So the British infantry get massacred and 2 Japanese units. So that's the end of that battle. We're not going to go any further than that. So now on to the next battle. We're going to pick up infantry. We taking advantage of Norway. We're going to pick up 2 units in London and then move back into Sea Zone 113 and land. And then this one in the Channel is going to pick up this 1 artillery and 1 infantry and moving into 113 and also landing in Berlin. So that leaves 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and we just auto kill those transports. So the British have Berlin. And sorry, I had to put the roundel there, but I think it was pretty well foregone. So that's 3 British infantry. Here we go. Okay, so non-combat. So we're going to return. We're going to move this bomber into Calcutta. We're going to put the forces back on the board. So in Calcutta, we have the survivors from that battle. So the Japanese did not want to give up Burma, sorry. Might have been Bermuda, the way they were fighting. So now we're going to do our non-combat move. So I'm just going to move my transports in under the protection of what's left of the Royal Navy. We did defeat the Japanese Navy. And we're just going to stay in, we'll just move 1 artillery into, it doesn't really matter, I'll just keep it there. Okay, so I'm going to put on my reinforcements. So 4 British infantry in London, just to protect it, plus another fighter. And I'm going to put all my production in London just in case. You never know with the Italians, they could be sneaky. Okay, so disposition of forces. We have 2 transports in 113. We have 3 infantry, 1 artillery in Berlin. Sea Zone 110, we have a destroyer in London. We have 4 infantry, and we have 4 infantry, 5 infantry, 1 AA, 2 fighters. 4 AA. In West India, we have 2 infantry, 1 artillery. In Sea Zone 79, we have a cruiser, damaged battleship, and 2 transports. In India itself, we have a fighter. We have a fighter, a tank, 2 artillery, 3 AAs, and 3 infantry. And I think I've covered everything. So let's move on to China. China had 10 infantry, or 10 IPCs. what China's going to do. It's going to take Johal. It's going to move into Shantung. It's going to move into Guangxi. And then it's going to send 3 into Chahar to do an attack there. We're going to move into Yunnan just to capture Yunnan. And I think I took Quichao. Shenxi is there. I'll just leave him there. Okay, so now we'll do our attack. Let's get rid of that disgusting roll. So we got 3 Chinese versus 1 Japanese. So it's an exchange. So the Chinese show the British how it's done, and then they take Chahar. And that's it for the Chinese turn. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Anyway, well fought, guys. And well, we still have Italy. We'll see what Italy has to do. That's George signing off. Take care.